EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, Stroud. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. They'll run with Achane. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll run with Achane. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, it's going to set up 4th down. Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on 4th and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Miami. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's a first carry for their running back. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with...
Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free.
I'm sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one.
Tua going to give it to Achane. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here's Achane. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal.
Time on three, kick. Out.
One more time, it's Achane. He is in. Achane. Touchdown, Dolphins. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Dolphins move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Look hot, look hot. Ow, it's hot.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Up the middle they go. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. From the gun, here's Stroud. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Stroud. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. 1 quarter in the books. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn. And the Dolphins will take over here just shy of the 30.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Off play action, it's Tua. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Play action, Tagovailoa. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Inside the 25. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. BigDawg-870. Touchdown, Miami. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Dolphins will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll go play action with Stroud. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 33 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Right back to Dell. He's got it again. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
A throw left side finds Dell. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now it is first and goal.
All right.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans get back in it. It is 21-7. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On first down, Tagovailoa. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Tua. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. Now Miami going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Tua. This one intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
And he'll be taken down.
Sudden change, so you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
To throw, it's Stroud. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Well, let's give the defense a little credit here. You talk about read and reacting quickly. They recognize the screen right out of the jump, and he's able to beat the blocker to the spot and keep him to no gain.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. Third and goal coming up. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Third and goal. Now, Stroud. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Take down. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans draw closer here. It's 21-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. The Dolphins going to use their final timeout here, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Hey, 21 T8.
Now a first down throw for the pass rush. Gets home and he goes down. So, we've come upon halftime here in Week 17, as we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's A-10. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Hill brought in motion. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Punt team headed out for the Dolphins, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
At the 48-yard line.
First and 10.
Here we go.
They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
All right.
On play action, Stroud. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Moving this to the 36-yard line will give them enough. Chains will move. It's a 1st down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Let's go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Stroud. In trouble, and down he goes.
That 1st and goal sack now changes everything defensively, Mike. You imagine that you're in a 4-down territory where the offense is going to try to take advantage of the field position and punch it in over the goal line. Now, can you hold up on 2nd and 3rd down and come away with forcing a field goal, which in this situation, I think is a huge win.
On 2nd down, they'll run. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, And the Texans will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Tua. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. Brevin Jordan, touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans go up by 7, 28-21. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. In motion comes Thomas. Off play action, it's Tua. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. In these 3rd and long situations, must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
On the tweak, right?
Man in motion, it's Diggs. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
All right.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. Throwing on second down, Stroud. This one complete to Jordan.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Stroud going to set up to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started.
Certainly not the most creative way to pick up the first down, but, Mike, no less effective. The offense gets to come back and maintain possession, and as the special team unit comes off the field, they did their job.
So we are through 3. So from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. Quick throw here is complete.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Look the hot, look the hot.
Now Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
All right.
Man in motion, it's Diggs. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. This is caught at the 2. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A shotgun snap for Tua. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for BigDawg-870 coming out of the backfield. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They're right here. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Hill brought in motion. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He's got the hook up there to Waddle.
Let's go.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Tua on the fake, gets it to Waddle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Play action. Tagovailoa sending it deep for Waddle. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Kalen Bullock. And the Texans will take over here just shy of the 30.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
To throw is Stroud. That's into the hands of Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another 1st down.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And they will finally run him down.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only 1 remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation And we're a couple kneels away from this game being over. They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
They'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Fourth down, and on comes Kaimi Fairbairn for the Houston field goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Texans will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter. Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
It's safe. Go ahead. Solo left Zion.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He's going to look downfield once again. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over here up near the 40.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On play action, Stroud. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Not much. 2nd and long coming up. So it's a win here for the Texans. This was a game where both offenses were